Welcome to Menopause Strong. This is our 31-day journey to build strength, boost energy, and increase tone in a way that feels empowering and supportive. Each session is designed with you in mind. So let's get into day number 1, which is a Metabolic Kickstart session. This is a full body activation session that's going to energize you and wake up the body. I'm going to be using a light set of weights for a couple of exercises in this workout today, but you don't have to, it's totally up to you. So are you ready? Let's get into it. We're going to start this session with a warm-up, and the first exercise we're going to do is a really simple one, just a simple march in place. So here we're just really waking the body up, getting everything moving. Bring the arms back, nice big swings with the arms. Start to lift the knees a little higher as you feel a bit more confident. Well done. So we are right at the beginning of our journey. Day number 1, it is all ahead of you here. Hopefully you're feeling really, really positive and really determined to get the 31 days under your belt. Well done. Good job. But just remember, this session today is designed to make you feel energized and not exhausted. I want you to be able to get on to day number 2. Well done. Keep it going. And rest there. We're going to come out to the side, bringing the arms up at the same time. So out, little tap with the toe as we go. Well done. So throughout this plan, you're going to see exercises. Some of them you may be able to do with ease. Other ones you may find a little more tricky. Just take everything at your pace. Make any adaptations and adjustments you need to make as we go through. And most importantly, let me know how you're getting on in the comments. That's super, super important. Stay engaged with me. I can keep cheering you on. It's really, really important that I can see how you're doing. I am as invested in this for you as you are. Well done. Keep it going. Lovely work. Just tap, tap, tap. A little longer here. Keep breathing. 2, 1. Well done. You need a little bit of space behind you for this next warm-up exercise. You're going to bring the foot back and at the same time sweep the arms up. So tap and tap. As you're tapping those toes, you're sweeping up with the arms. This is a really great exercise to warm up the abs, get the arms moving, legs as well, of course. Good. Amazing work. To keep your tummy nice and tight. And by that I mean the muscles, not the breath. So you're not holding your breath at any point. You're tightening the muscles. And if you're not sure how to do that, don't worry. I'm going to guide you through all of this. If you stick with me on this 31 days, I'm here to help. Well done. But for now, just do your best as we warm up into this session. Good. Well done. 2, 1. Final little warm up exercise now. Bring the arms out to the side and you're going to draw some little circles with those arms. When you feel confident and if you feel able to, you're going to come up onto one foot, switch and come up onto the other foot. So just a little bit of a balance here. It may be that your balance isn't quite where you'd like it to be yet. Don't worry, we're going to cover that in this series as well. So that's not a problem. If that is an issue for you, you can either just tap the foot off the floor like this. You don't have to bring the knee all the way up, or you just continue with the arm circles. Well done. Good job. Almost there. These arms starting to feel tired now. Starting to feel warm. 2, 1, well done. That's the warm up over and done with. If you're using weights for the session today, I'm going to be using my lighter set of weights, which for me is a 3 kilo set, but for you it may be a 1 or 2 or even a 0.5 kilo set. If you're using those, go and get them ready and I'll see you back here for the main session. The first exercise we're going to start with is a really lovely full body exercise just to get us really revving. So what we're going to do is bring out the arms to the side, sweep around past the walls, up to the ceiling, all the way back round. And as you do, you're going to just sit down, bring the arms in front and come back up and round. So you're going to sit into it, come up and round, reaching out to the very, very tips of your fingers as you sweep the ceiling, the walls and the floor as you go. Well done. So this is a squat, but I know that for many of you that will be really, really off-putting. I just want you to know that not every squat is a scary squat. This is a nice, energizing squat. And take a rest. Well done. We're going to be seeing that exercise again, so don't worry if you didn't feel like you really got into it. Our next exercise is a cross-body punch, so you can use all of that adrenaline and all of those positive vibes to really push across the body here, bringing up the heel as you come back into the center. Push again, push and push. I really find some visualization on the punch really helps here to generate some power. So things that you're frustrated by, you know, things that are bothering you, you can really channel them and make the workout super positive. Well done. Punch them away. Good. Well done. Keep going. So we're working through 5 minutes of exercise here, which we're going to repeat. Really punch all the way through to the end. 2, 1. Well done. Amazing work. If you're using weights, you're going to pick those up now. We're going to be doing a bicep curl, a really simple little bicep curl. We're going to add a little extra element as well if you want it, but to start with, just really simple. Palms facing out, gripping the weights, and we'll just start curling up and coming down. Now keep the elbows nice and tight into the body and keep the lengthening phase, so the return journey of the weights, really slow, okay? If you have got that nice and easy, then you can do a little bob down as you come up, and then you can do a little bob down as you come down. Well done. So you're just going to incorporate just a little bit of additional movement in through the hips and through the glutes, but you don't have to if you don't want to, but just make sure you're nice and slow on that lengthening phase. It's where we build all our muscle. Take a rest, finish the one you're on. Well done. Okay, next exercise, body weight. So the weights are nice and safe out of the way, but not anywhere where you're going to trip over them. Next exercise, I want you to draw a nice diagonal from your fingertips to your toe, and then come into the knee and the hand, out again, in, out, in, out. And we're just drawing that diagonal, really opening up into the chest. So here you can see I'm really opening through the chest, but not pushing the head forwards. So as I'm bringing my arm back, I'm stretching through here. You might be able to feel that in the armpit area. But again, I'm just really tapping down with the toe on the opposite foot. Tap, tap. Now I said hand to knee. It does not matter if you don't get your hand and your knee to touch. That's absolutely not a problem. It's just that movement, that cross-body movement that we're looking for here. And take a short rest. We're going to switch sides. So again, just here, just a nice couple of in-breaths, positive breaths in. Push out the negativity, any rising panic that you feel, just push it away. I've got you, it's gonna be fine. Let's switch to the other side. Hand to knee, hand to knee. Well done. So really opening up again into the chest, toe touch. And you can do this as fast or as slow as you want to. Okay, so you can really race through this if you want to. But remember, we are doing this again. So maybe just see how you get on. Well done. Good job. Lovely work. Keep it going. 10 seconds here. And then we're going to go back to our first exercise, which was that squat sweep. And see if you can improve your range. Well done. Good job. So again, with this squat sweep, it's not to try and get to the floor. That's not the aim. The aim is not to get the fingers to the floor. If you can, great. But the aim is to keep the bottom pushed back and the back nice and straight. So we start brushing up to the ceiling, come down to the sides. Let's join in when you're ready, and come down and up. Reaching out into the fingertips all the way to your fingernails. Well done. And just push the bottom back. Back is nice and straight. Neck is nice and long. Well done. Good. And if you need to turn the toes out slightly, just to protect the knees, then please feel free to do that. That is a little adaptation for you that you can make. If you feel that pressure, turning the toes out really helps. Take a rest. Well done. Crossbody punches next. That's that one where we're really going to visualize, really going to push all of that mental energy into this punch and make it work for us without using any weights at all. So get yourself planted into the ground, soft little knee, tiny bend in the hip, and let's go. Push, 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 push. And now start to generate some force as you punch, 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 keeping the tummy tight. Good. So this is working your arms, it's working your midsection, it's working your back and your shoulders, as well as your legs. A really great little exercise. A great one to do at any time if you need a quick little boost. In the kitchen, couple of minutes of this, warm as toast. Well done. Good. Keep that tummy pulled in all the way to the end. 2, 1. Well done. Amazing, amazing work. Bicep curl again. So again, I'm just using my light weights. As we work through this plan, we will increase weights, we'll do different kinds of exercises, add different kinds of weights. But for now, it's day number 1. We're gonna go easy, okay? We don't wanna get into injury in the first day. So really just exploring what we can do and just get form right. Okay, so here, as we're coming down, it's nice and slow. I'm going to be saying that through the whole of the 31 days. If you want to add your little bob down here, then you can as well. Good job. Really slow. That's where we build some strength. It's called the eccentric contraction. We're lengthening those muscles under weight or under tension. Good job. Finish the one you're on. Well done. And we're going to do the hand to knee, first on one side, then on the other, and then you're going to be halfway through the session. Okay, so you've done really, really well to get this far. So draw out the hand, get the toe ready. Let's go. Open, open. Good. Little toe tap. If you need to put your whole foot down, then you can. If you need to hold on to something, okay, maybe you need to have a fingertip touch on a wall, hold on to the back of a sofa, just to get yourself started. That's absolutely fine. You might find by day 10, you no longer need to do that, and that will be a measure of fitness for you. Okay, so do whatever you need to do just to get going on day number 1. Well done. It's a positive thing. None of this is designed to make you feel that you can't. And take a rest. Well done. So all of these exercises here today are designed to help you to build a really strong foundation so we can work through these 31 days together. Okay, are we ready to go on to the other side? Nice deep in breath. Good. 2, 1, let's go. Well done. And as with my other series that I have uploaded to YouTube as well, you can do these at your own pace. If you get it done in 31 days, that's fantastic. But if it takes you 62 days, equally, I'm just so pleased you're here for the journey. And if it takes even longer, then that's absolutely fine by me. You go at your pace. Okay, it's your journey, no one else's. Tummy nice and tight. Well done. Good. Amazing. Lovely work. Well done. You're now halfway through. If you need to stop, if 10 minutes is enough for you, then you can stop here. That's fine. But if you want to keep on going, I'm going to be picking up my weights again. I'm going to be holding them in an overhand grasp this time. So my palms are facing my body. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back and bring the weights up to about shoulder height. Step back and bring the weights up. Step back and bring the weights up. Now I'm just going to show you, if you're not using weights or if your weights feel a little heavy to do this, you can do it without, okay, just like this. There's no have to here, especially on the first day. Okay, so just really work for what you are used to, for your level. It's not an easy exercise. There's no such thing as an easy exercise. Good. And again, really respecting the time, take a rest. Respecting the time it takes for those weights to come back down again, so you're not getting too confused about moving the legs and moving the arms at the same time. Okay, we're gonna do a lateral shuffle or a lateral sprint here. So we're gonna come to one side of your workspace and we're gonna move to the other side of your workspace as quick as you can. Ready? Let's go. So just quick, fast feet and back, fast feet. You can go as fast or as sedately as you want to, but here we're just working on feet, okay? So we're just working on foot strength, ankle strength here, where we know where we are in time and space, agility. It's really, really important for joint health, for foot and ankle health. It will really help if you have a stumble or you trip. Knowing where your feet are at any point in time. And I know that sounds really obvious. Take a rest, but you would be surprised. Trust me, we're gonna come back to that exercise again and we're gonna add a little extra if you want it. But before we do, we're gonna do a standing crunch. One of my favorite exercises, this one. I'm gonna use a weight, but you do not have to use a weight. Okay, so we're gonna bring the weight up overhead, but if you're not using a weight, you're just gonna have your arms up overhead and we're gonna crunch in and crunch in. Okay, bring the weight or your hands down as you bring the knee up. Good. Now this is an intense one to start with on day number 1, but I know that out there, we are all different. And some of you are going to be jumping straight in with a whole load of experience already. And some of you are going to be jumping in with no experience. So you use the weight or not, but know you have to get to day 2. Okay, so make the right decision. Take a rest. Very well done. Okay, pop that weight down to the side. Come and stand in the middle of your workspace with your feet together. And what we're going to do from here is step out to the side, drop down through the middle, and come back up so your feet are together, and then go on the other side. So out to the side, down to the middle, out to the side, down to the middle. Down, down. The aim here is not to touch the floor. It's to drop down in the middle. Now you may be here, or you may be all the way down with a flat hand on the ground. Again, it's totally individual. There is no right or wrong as long as that back is nice and straight. You're dropping down through the center and you're pushing your bottom backwards. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Fantastic, fantastic work. Okay. 5th exercise before we go back round in this second circuit is an overhead pendulum. Now this is designed to work the sides of the body. So bring the hands up overhead as if you are a rocket. That's what I say to my children when we do this. And you're going to come over to the side, back to the center, over to the other side. Now, I'm talking all the way through this so you can tell that I am breathing. If you are not breathing and having to hold your breath here and then we don't want to hear that, okay? I want you to be breathing all the way through. If you're finding breathing a challenge here, then just reduce the range a little bit. So you may be here until you feel that squeeze in the lungs and you think, I can't breathe. Okay, so just bring it back. This is all about flexibility through the spine and through your sides. Well done, take a rest. You will develop that as we work through this journey together. Okay, this is day number 1. No rush. Let's get back to that reverse lunge, a loose reverse lunge here with a front raise. It's more of a foot tap back. So here we go, tap, bring the weights up, tap, Bring the weights up. Again, if you are not using weights, you're just using your hands. Or you may be able to use your weights for 3 or 4 reps, then set them down and carry on weight free. Another way that you can just adapt these exercises to make them work for you. Good. Lovely. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Amazing work. You're doing so well. We're going to go back to that lateral shuffle, or if you want to, lateral sprints. And I did say you can add something if you want to. If you want to, you can add a little touchdown. So you're going to go across and you can add a little touchdown. If you want to, you do not have to. Let's go. So if you want to, down you go. But if you don't, if you want to stay upright, then you're just going to stay up. You're going to go straight back over again. Good. Well done. Now, where are those feet? Are you treading on your own feet? If you are, don't worry, just try not to, and just log that as something that we're going to be working on. Okay? So day number 1, I was treading on my own feet. By the time we do this again, maybe you won't be, because you will have developed. And take a rest. Well done. Okay, we're going to go back for that standing crunch. I did it with a weight the first time. This time, I'm going to do it without a weight because I want to show you that using a weight is not always the best option, okay? It's the option that's right for you. So hands up overhead. Let's crunch, 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 and crunch. Good. Well done. So from the side, see my head is in the same space. I'm not bringing the head forwards to meet my knee. Try to keep my head upright. Posturally nice, tall and straight. Good. Well done. Lovely work. Keep it going. Amazing. Almost there. Take a rest. Well done. We're going to do that squat to floor next. So this is where we start with our feet together. We step to the side, we drop down through the middle, and we change sides. Okay? Nice positive in-breath. You're so close to the end of this session now. You've done so well. Feet together, and let's go. Step out, drop down, step out, drop down. Feet come together. Again, a little test in knowing where your feet are in time and space. If you're stepping all over your feet, or sometimes you're stepping in and you leave a really big gap, sometimes you're stepping on your feet, don't worry, just log it. Just know that's something that we're going to be working on, and you can use that as a benchmark to see how your fitness has improved as we work through these sessions together. Good. Fitness is not just about the number on the scale. 2, 1, take a rest. Well done. We're going to finish this session with an overhead pendulum, and then stick with me for the last few minutes for a cool down as well. So let's finish with the overhead pendulum. Fingertips up. Good breath in, and breathe out. Up. Well done. Amazing. So hopefully today's session has helped you feel more energized. It's jump-started that energy, got your metabolism revving. Whether you're joining in with me in January, or you've chosen another month in the year, you've just stumbled across this workout and you've just started the series, then you are very, very welcome here. I'm cheering you on always. I can't wait to hear how you've done, how you found the session. Take a rest. Really, really well done. Make sure your weights are away. Make sure that your floor space is clear. We're going to do a couple of stretches now. So we're going to start with the quads, so the front of the thighs here. So I'm going to just hold on to my wall here, just a fingertip touch. I'm not gripping. And I'm just going to hold on to my foot around about the laces of my trainers. I'm going to push my knees together and I'm going to push my hips forwards, and then I'm going to feel that stretch. If you've got your little slouch down and your knees are apart, you're not going to really feel it. So just push the hips forwards, keep the knees together, feel that stretch, and hopefully you're able to do this by holding on to something. If you're managing to do it without holding on to anything, that's great. Great balance, really, really well done. Let's switch sides. Again, if you need to hold on to something, then please do. Knees together, hips forwards. Great work. You can also do this from lying down if you find the standing version of this really hard, because you maybe can't get your foot up, maybe you can't get your heel to your bottom just yet. You can actually lie down on the floor, bring your foot back as much as you can, maybe use a resistance band or a towel. If you have one, just loop it around your foot, pull it back, and push your hips forwards into the floor, and you can do exactly the same thing. Okay, it does exactly the same. Just imagine that I'm lying on the floor, and then you can see exactly what that means. Well done. Good job. Let's bring the arm over across your body here. We're going to stretch out into the shoulder. So you're going to be holding on just above or just below the elbow, not on the elbow itself, as you pull across. If you can't quite feel it through that shoulder, maybe lift it up a little, lower it down a little, change where you're holding. Good. Well done. So you should feel it all through here. Deltoid stretch. Well done. And let's switch sides. So you can do this from seated if you want to. It's habit for me to do this from standing, so I usually do it from standing. But if you want to do it from seated, then please do. And now starting to think really positively about this session and where you did really, really well, what you'd like to improve on, what you found hard, but that you can improve on as we go through for the next 30 days. Well done. Okay, I want you to just bring one arm up overhead and then just stretch over the side. You're going to just be stretching through the side here. Some nice deep in-breaths. Good. Inhaling the positivity, exhale the negativity. Well done. Drawing back up, back down, up and over. Well done. Good job. This is our final stretch before we just have a moment of reflection. I do like to finish the sessions with a moment of reflection, take a rest, because we don't have much time for this in our busy lives. And the chances are, if you come to me on a workout series called Menopause Strong, then we're all pretty much in the same boat. So what I want you to do is just close your eyes if it feels natural to you. If you don't want to close your eyes, you don't have to. I want you to take a nice, deep, positive in-breath. And then push the breath out. Let your whole body start to relax. You can do this from seated. You could do this from lying down or standing. Again, another breath in. And push it out. And on this third one, as you breathe in, I want you to think about something that you did really well. So, and blow it out. And think about that same thing again, or if you have something different, one more time. And just take a moment's pause. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you were able to reflect on the fact, even if it was something just like turning up to the session and making this commitment to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this session. You did some really great work today. Remember, this is just the beginning. This is day number 1. I'm going to see you for another 30 days after this. So I can't wait for you to join me then. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. And if you'd like a little bit more, a few exclusive perks, you can click join to find out how you can become a member of the channel as well. But that's it for today. I'm going to see you tomorrow for a day number 2 in our Menopause Strong series. Take care and I'll see you then. Big love. Bye.